Welcome to our Tuesday night webcast. My name is Kathy Humphreys, and so grateful to have you on tonight. Real exciting stuff going on. Just finished out the week last night in our business and saw a ton of rank announcements and a lot of exciting things going on. Just our Facebook page is blowing up with testimonials about the products and the business, so super, super exciting. I'm really happy to be here and share some time with you. Those of you that are brand new, someone pitch on this webcast tonight, tell them thank you. They thought a lot of you to have you come on and listen to this presentation about FGXpress and Forever Green. Beautiful company located right in Utah, really the network marketing capital of the world. Has been around for 10 years. Has some of the most phenomenal whole food, raw food product line that I've ever seen. I really believe it was a little before its time. And then all of a sudden we have this phenomenal product called a PowerStrip that has come on the scene. It's a category creator that is the buzz right now, that is creating momentum in FGXpress and Forever Green. And it is so exciting to see, and I want to share that with you guys tonight. Let's talk about why that's happening. It's so great. Guys, I've been in the industry for 12 years. And when I started in this industry in 2002, I had absolutely no experience at all in the industry. Why are you listening to me right now? Because I went on to become a multiple seven-figure earner, made 6 figures in the first 6 months, really got passionate about helping people and understanding that this business model was about finding the right vehicle to then be able to move people. And with learning that skill set and becoming a professional, co-created 6 multiple 6 and 7-figure earners within my team and within this industry. Really just ruined to the business model. It's not on trial. It's given me and my husband and my family a life that we probably would have never had. Not only financial freedom, but time freedom. We had a traditional business we started in 1994 that did extremely well. And you know, we thought we were living the dream, which we were. I got to be a stay-at-home mom, and we went on vacation every year, and pretty much stayed out of debt, and it was great. My husband and I both raised by single moms. We were feeling like we had it all together, and we did, and we were doing well, but we didn't have time freedom. And when I realized that if I put some effort into this network marketing business, and I showed other people how to be successful, that I could succeed in a way that would create time for our family to be together, time for Todd and I to actually be able to go to our kids' cheerleading competitions, dance competitions, basketball games, all of the great things that our moms pretty much missed out on when we were growing up. And then being able to travel not only around the country, but now around the world. It has really been such a blessing to us, and with that becomes such a huge obligation to us to want to help other people succeed. And honestly, for about the last 4 or 5 years, we've been real struggling trying to find that place, trying to find a home where we could feel so proud and so confident in what that vehicle was, that we could go out and do what we know we're good at. And we've struggled. It's been hard. We've been beat up trying to find that place where they really have the right intent, the right heart, the right vision for what this industry is about, and how to really get back to what this industry was born on, and really a place in this world where we could dignify ourselves and dignify this industry. And I'll tell you what, we were introduced to Forever Green FGXpress, and I'm telling you, I don't know where, I don't know why I haven't seen them. It must be about timing. But I am truly blessed to be a part of this company. Our team feels the same way. Introduced to Mr. Ron Williams, who's the founder and CEO of this phenomenal company. Again, that's 10 years old. The publicly traded company. The stock is now going through the roof. They are up 400% last month over last year. I mean, it is exploding. And Ron says, they've got an executive staff that has been with him since day one. They have an incredible vision. They have an amazing heart and intent for what they want to do and create for people. And he always says, we've stayed the course, we've stayed strong, we've stayed true to our beliefs and our vision and what we wanted to do. And when the light shines on us, we will be ready. And they are more than ready. We just came out of an event last weekend we launched some new products. We got to celebrate and recognize the people that have taken the leap of faith in the last year and really gone out and shared the PowerStrips and shared FGXpress, which is really moving Forever Green and FGXpress to the moon. It's unbelievable what's happening. It's exciting. And the reason that I'm so passionate about it is the people behind the vehicle. The heart, the intention, the integrity, the drive, the work ethic, the authenticity, the serving souls, that there's such serving leadership. It's such a great place to be a part of. I get the joy of going and stopping in a couple times a week. We live about 20 minutes from corporate headquarters. And you know what? It's always the same. Doors are always open. People are always there to help and serve. And they are hiring, and it's just exploding. So we couldn't be happier with the decision that we've made to come and be a part of this great company, to be a part of this community and this culture and what they stand for. It is a phenomenal vehicle. You are going to learn about the products and a little bit about the compensation plan tonight, because that is part of what makes this thing work. But I want you to know, in the 12 years, I've only seen it one other time. And I believe that this one actually trumps the first one I saw. Where this company's heading, where they've been is very important. Their consistency, their conviction, their vision, it's very important to you and to your success. And so as you enjoy learning about this category-creating product, about this compensation plan that is unbelievable, paying out weekly checks that are got to be set in records in the industry, when you learn about all that, know that the vision and the commitment and the consistency and the heart and the intention behind this is so true, so real, and it's so fun to be a part of it. So with that being said, I'm going to bring on my special guest here in just a minute. I want you guys to understand one more thing before I bring her on. These PowerStrips, what it has done for our business, and when you join this company and you see what they already have in place, you have to understand you have an opportunity to build a business around the world day one. Now, 12 years ago, I wouldn't have been that excited about it because I didn't know anybody around the globe. I barely, in 2002, I think I took my second plane ride ever in my life in 2002. Now, I've been able to travel around the country, and it's been exciting and rewarding, and I love it. But now we get to travel around the world. And what's so great about it for all of us is the social media platforms and what we have available to us. We are connected globally because of Facebook, because of the social media platforms. We are connected with people around the globe. So here, Forever Green FGXpress comes with a global opportunity to be able to ship a product around the world to 190 countries for $4.95. You can connect with people on your social media platforms. You can create those relationships, and you can help them build a business as you build yours, and you can have a global opportunity day one. It's very powerful. You're not only going to learn about the product that's doing that right now. It's not on trial. We're already in over 160 countries already. The event we just came out of, 3/4 of the room was filled with people outside of this country. So it's happening. It's not on trial. It's working beautifully. But we do have another product that they introduced that's going to add to that global build, and it's so exciting. And so we are in the right place at the right time, and I know that you hear that. Some people think it's overused. I will tell you this: you can be in the right place at the right time, but if you don't take action and you don't do anything about it, it does not matter. You have to take action. So I'm hoping tonight we can give you the information that you need to get started, get excited. And if you're on this webinar and you're already in, this hopefully will get you to move. So I want to bring on my special guest. This is Dr. Becky Mays. She is a board-certified gastroenterologist. She has been retired from that. She's been in this industry full-time for about 12 years now, I think, maybe longer. Extraordinary leader. She has built large organizations. She's a 7-figure earner, and that all stems from her heart and her love to serve people, to help people with their health in a way that she knew she wouldn't be able to do just from her 4 walls in her medical practice. And I've got to see her grow and be there from time to time to see her succeed in this industry. And she was definitely a natural and born for this. She's a very servant leader, incredible mother, amazing friend, and she is helping the entire field of this company. She is the medical director for Forever Green and FGXpress, And I will tell you, there's never been a time that she hasn't been available to help and to serve, to do calls, to answer questions, to do videos. Her heart is so big to want to help people succeed. And she, too, understands that this is a company that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And so we're here to help you and to share her knowledge with you about these products. So, Dr. Becky, are you there?
I'm here. Thanks, Kathy. I really appreciate that. You always edify me so well, and I feel very honored to join you on these webinars every week. So how do I sound? Can you hear me okay?
You sound great.
Thanks. Well, you know, one thing that you actually said before my introduction that hit home with me is that, you know, you were raised by, you know, stay-at-home moms, you and Todd, and I had, you know, both parents at home, but you know what? I never saw them, because they owned a pharmacy and they traded time for money, and it was always about that. It was always about opening up the pharmacy, closing down the pharmacy. It was a mom and pop operation, and they traded time for money. That was their life. It was their entire life from, you know, the get-go, and they never had choices. And I was like that when I was in my practice. You know, I practiced as, you know, a GI doctor for 13 years in Tucson, and I traded time for money, and that's all I knew until I found this industry of being able to help people nutritionally and then create a residual income by helping others on a very grand scale and now on a global scale. So I just want to share a little bit about the PowerStrips, the technology, why this is such a category creator, and I'll talk about the solar strips, which is also another category creator with this company. And, you know, what I love about the PowerStrips is that we are addressing a $700 billion industry of pain management that's been driven by the pharmaceutical industry, a $1 trillion industry that, in my opinion, is causing a great deal of addiction, causing a great deal of, you know, side effects and sometimes death through, you know, giving people drugs to address their pain. And, you know, I don't fault the entire industry, and I don't fault a lot of doctors that prescribe these drugs. It's just not, you know, they don't know anything different. And we've been taught that, you know, if you have pain, give a narcotic. If you have pain, give an anti-inflammatory. You know, give them a steroid shot. You know, have them take some Motrin, some Advil. You know, give them a prescription for naproxen, Anaprox. Give them a script for morphine, fentanyl patches. You know, Demerol. Give them a script for whatever. And we're just creating, you know, this horrible vortex in terms of side effects. You know, people addicted, people with severe GI issues, people with liver issues, kidney issues, people that are, you know, vomiting blood from ulceration from anti-inflammatories. So when I looked at PowerStrips and I found out that we could deliver pain relief through a natural approach, basically allowing our body's natural heat to be reflected back, because the outer layer of the strip is germanium, it's a reflectant mineral. It allows the heat to go back into the body, creating heat and energy through far infrared technology that will allow the body to start to heal from pain. And what happens is when this germanium reflects the heat back in, we have this energy to increase arterial dilation. That means your vessels, you know, the vessels that carry the good red blood flow, the oxygen flow is increased on a grand scale, and it can allow for better nutrient delivery systems to areas that are hurting. And so when I saw this, I just knew that this was a category creator, because I didn't have anything in my practice to give people, you know, naturally to address their pain. I had to deal with their side effects. I just said, okay, you've got narcotic issues, you've got anti-inflammatory issues, how do we get around this? And a lot of times you couldn't even stop the drug because they needed it to address their pain. So now we can go out there and we can share these PowerStrips globally, going into 190 countries, now in 166 countries, and allow people to address their pain in a natural way that is beautiful. And that's probably why so many healthcare professionals are flocking to this company and to this product. And when Ron Williams, the CEO, you know, of the company, went to the Food and Drug Administration with the PowerStrips and said, what do we have here? Because the testimonials are blowing my mind. They came back and said, you know what, you actually have a medical device, and you can use your far infrared technology to prove that these PowerStrips will deliver heat and energy to the body, and we are going to back you and say, you know what, you're a Class 1 medical device listed with listed with the FDA, and we have the ability to now say that we address pain naturally, which is huge in our industry, as you know, Kathy. So when I look at what we're addressing, it's all natural, it's about pain relief, and you get people that are relieved from their pain, they will shout from the rooftops. So then the opportunity becomes so grand, because when you start to have people telling people about their pain relief that's all natural, that's going global, you're going to see growth on such a staggering scale, and it gives financial reward, which is beautiful, because I would never apologize for any money I've made in this industry, because for every penny, every dollar, etc., it's because I changed a life in a positive direction. So I would never, ever make an apology for that, and I don't in this instance as well. In fact, I think it's an ethical and moral obligation for people to share the PowerStrips. And when you share them and you change somebody's life, you don't need a medical degree to do it. You don't have to do what I did, go through 4 years of college and 4 years of medical school and a year of internship and 2 years of residency and 2 years of gastroenterology training, and then go into practice and, be broke and have school loans to pay back and trade time for money and look at your life going, what am I doing? And here we have this opportunity to affect, health on a global scale and then reap the financial rewards, which allows us to give back. And that's really, really important, because this company is about a global mission with ethics and with purpose and with integrity. And you and I both know, Kathy, because you come down to the corporate offices a lot, that when you walk into that office space, it's about the energy that these people exude and the respect that they have for each other and what they're doing to impact, world health and financial and emotional health. So, that being said, I would like to just share with the audience that in Las Vegas, we did announce the release of a new product called Solar Strips. And this is another category creator, because we have something that looks like a little breath strip that you put on your tongue, and it delivers to the body whole food, raw food, in the form of concentrated, pure, bioavailable marine phytoplankton. And I'll try to condense it, because I don't want to take up too much of everyone's time tonight, because I want you to really get to the meat of everything in terms of the business. But marine phytoplankton has been the oldest whole food, within the ocean. It's responsible for sea life. The whales ingest it. It's a microscopic plant that has the ability to do photosynthesis. And because of that, and all the studies that NASA has been doing on marine phytoplankton, 90% of the oxygen within the environment is because of the presence of this microscopic plant called marine phytoplankton. And we have this in our new product. And this whole food, when you look at the nutritional analysis of this whole food, you will be shocked to see that it will pull into your body essential amino acids, which are building blocks of protein. It will pull into your body trace minerals and vitamins, antioxidants to help combat the free radical damage our body goes through every day because of toxicity. It will pull in omega-3 and 6 essential fatty acids that support our neurologic systems and cardiovascular systems. It will pull in phospholipids to stabilize our cell membranes so our cells can communicate better and our vital organs will work better. And we've got fiber within phytoplankton, great for the digestive system. And we also have electrolytes, which also balance our system. So here we have PowerStrips with the germanium that push in the heat to create heat and energy to allow the body to heal from pain. And then you use a solar strip, and because the arterial circulation is working so much better, it's like turbo in terms of this whole food coming into the body to nutritionally replenish us. You guys, there's 37.5 milligrams of marine phytoplankton per solar strip. Put it on the tongue first thing in the morning to load up your body with everything that it needs to be replenished and rejuvenated, so your body can stay strong and have the quality of life that it's supposed to have, as the miracle is meant to be. And then later in the day, have another solar strip. And if you'd like to do more than that to support other areas of your health, because you're nutritionally bankrupt, like most of us and like most of our kids are, then do some more, because you can't overdose on raw food. So, I'll just kind of end it with this. Between PowerStrips and solar strips, it's synergy and it's homeostasis for the body, it's for the brain, it's for rejuvenation, it's for replenishment, it's for quality of life, and we can go global with both products. And that's not it, because when we do the summit here in Utah in June, the end of June, you're going to see so much more in terms of what this company is bringing to you. And it just means more opportunity on a health and wealth level, and it's bigger than I've ever even dreamed of. So thank you, Kathy.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on and sharing with us. You're always so so helpful and great, and thank you. I mean, you're just a big part of this company's growth and really educating people on these products. And what's so great is the products are so simple. They're easy to use. They're easy to explain. There's not a lot of coaching or hoping that they're going to see some kind of results. They're working. People are getting the results. They're very simple, easy to use. And, we've got the doctors on staff to show you guys how really easy it is. So, guys, that's a little bit about our products, the category creative products that we're really exploding in FGXpress with. We do have an exciting program that they'll be, they launched in Las Vegas that we'll be implementing. It's called a Build and Buy, and you'll get to hear more about that. But we are building massively with the PowerStrips, and the solar strips are just about ready to be able to be ordered and to be shipped. Those of you that were at the event got to, buy some there, and I'm enjoying them every single day. And so our products are working. They're not on trial. They're very simple, easy to use. The PowerStrips are addressing an area that I've never seen. It's just there's no competition out there for the PowerStrips. I mean, you have people that are taking supplements and using different nutritional products, but do you have a product that you can pull out, put it on the area of pain, and within an hour or even less, they're experiencing the pain is subsiding, and they're realizing that it's working for them. So even if people are really focused on their health and they're using good products and they're eating right, what do you have to address the pain? Well, you have that with the PowerStrips, and it is a category creator, and it's exciting and it's fun to introduce them to people. And so with that being said, most of the people I'm sure that are on this call are absolutely serious about doing this as a business. I don't know why you wouldn't be. You're impacting people's health and their life in a way that just can't happen, frankly, any other way. And I remember when I started building in this industry and I started making money and becoming successful, I was so proud and so passionate about being able to make a business from home, make an income with the fact of impacting people with their health and with their life and their livelihood and their finances. And what a better way to earn money than to show people how to be healthier, how to take care of their health, and how to make extra money. And that's what we do. Guys, without your health, you have nothing. It doesn't matter the millions of dollars that you want to make or you've made or you have. If you don't have your health, it means nothing. And what I love about this company is they have products that are whole food, raw food. You've got solar strips, PowerStrips that really help you really nurture your health and get back to that healthy, strong state. And when you do that, your passion comes alive and you want to share it with other people, and then you get to help your wallet. You get to help your debt. You get to help your bank account by doing that. And so here it is. Annual membership is $12 a year, which is lower than normal, which is very awesome. $12. You're in business. You have all wholesale pricing. You get a custom website, professional web office. You get business tools, materials, expert training. We've got some of the best leadership in the field. And even if we didn't have stellar leadership in the field, the extent of the wisdom and the knowledge and the experience of the corporate staff, between them and the leadership that this company is attracting, you are well taken care of when it comes to mentoring, training, and having the things in place for you to succeed. We have videos like the videos that you're seeing of Dr. Becky, Dr. Sestado. There's a great compensation plan video. There's webinars like this, conference calls, training calls. For those of you that are part of the elite level marketing team, we do have elmww.com that is already loaded up with so much support and information for you, and it's only 10% finished. So we're very confident that we have the tools and we have the stuff in place for you to succeed in your business. It's there. And so let's talk a little bit about the packages. Now, I always just show this very intro pack, and I'm going to change this pack. This is my sample pack. This is what I use as a sample pack because you get 15 devices in a pack. It's 50 qualifying points, which is what you need to be qualified to earn commissions. It ships for $4.95 around the world. Very simple. For under $100, you are in business, and you're on the same playing field as everybody else, qualified to earn commissions. You have 15 devices to either use for yourself or share. You can test out, sample out, put your toe in the water with this company, with this business, with this pack. Okay, so that's your bare minimum basic getting started, and I feel great about talking about it because right now there are so many people that are in such need of a business and needing to make money, that how great is it that we can offer that to them for under $100. Now, we do have bigger packs. There are great incentives around the bigger packs, and if you're on this webcast for the first time, you definitely need to get back to the person who put you on and have them show you the different packs. The bigger packs are for people that are real serious about not only having their business, but being able to have inventory and be able to have product on hand to get people started. And there are some rank advance incentives and some stuff right now around those bigger packs to really help you get a head start in your business. So take a look at them, don't dismiss them. I show this one because I'm very passionate about being able to show someone how they can get in business, not go into a lot of debt, and create an income out of the gate and get moving and get themselves out of debt. That's my personal preference. We have a lot of people coming in on the larger packs because once you see the compensation plan, you're very confident in how you can make your initial investment back. So that is duplicating as well. But I'd just like to show you that you can be in business for under $100. Let's talk about the 5 streams of income that FGXpress offers. Now, this is a very powerful compensation plan. It is a binary. It's 2 teams, right team, left team. You are going to get a fast start bonus for anybody that you personally sponsor into the business. You're going to get 25% off of their initial order and anything that they order in their first 30 days. Very generous of the company to do that. We have some people that start out with a smaller pack, want to get a bigger pack, and their enroller gets to benefit from that fast start bonus in the first 30 days. You have your X Tribe, which is every 4 weeks. That one we're going to talk a lot about because that is the actual fundamental and the basics of what you want to teach people to do to really explode your business and have a solid foundation. You get a team bonus, which is you have 2 teams. Your pay leg, which will always be your weaker volume leg, you have the opportunity to make anywhere from 8 to 12% off of that volume. And that is everything that you see under you when you are qualified. You're going to be able to earn that team bonus. We have a matching bonus component, which is huge. This is where the big, big, big money is not just going to be made, is being made as we speak. We have 2 massive leaders that just went all-star right after the event. And if you take a look at our compensation information and you see what it takes to get to all-star, you'll be blown away. Very extraordinary leaders. They have been working diligently and really stayed the course and helped develop their people at a rate that I've never seen before, and they are just experiencing massive success. So this isn't on trial. It's actually being done right now as we speak, and the matching bonus is a huge part of that. And then as you rank advance, you'll also get a rank advancement bonus. That's not only great as you rank advance, but as you teach other people to rank advance, it helps push you up, and you get to enjoy more of those bonuses. So it's a very well-rounded, very rewarding compensation plan. But we are going to talk about the X Tribe portion of it because it is the fundamental of what's going to take you to the moon in this business if you stay consistent and work diligently. So the X Tribe is about you enrolling 4 people. Okay, it's you enrolling 4 people. It is the first play in the game. I believe it's the smartest play in the game that you can make by putting 2 on your left and 2 on your right. So keep in mind you want 4. So find 4 people that are closest to you that you love, that you want them to feel the way you're feeling, have the results you're having, or feel the way you're feeling on this webcast and you're feeling some hope and really wanting to get started. Find those 4 people you want to do that with, get them started. Okay, so you've got 4 people. It is the roadmap to your business. If you just duplicate this as many times as possible, you will be wildly successful in this business, in this company. So you have your 4. They've all ordered at least 50 points of qualifying volume. That is that starter pack or more. You've got 4 of them that you've personally sponsored. Now, the best way to complete your X Tribe is to not only find 4 people that you want to be in business with, but help them get them started, or even their 4. It's not just about your 2. It's not just about your 4. It's about your 4 getting 4. If you do that, you are now qualified because you have 1,000 QV or more. With those 4 getting 4, you've completed your X Tribe. They've completed theirs. And as that duplicates throughout your organization, your product's paid for, you're in the bonus, you're making money, you're showing people how to do the same thing. That is the basic fundamental to a healthy, strong organization in network marketing. You are going to have thousands of customers that are enjoying your products. Even if they say they don't want to do the business, if they can refer 4 people to use the products, and those 4 people refer 4 people, they're getting their product paid for every single month, even if it's just a customer. So again, XTribe means that you maintain at least 4 active enrolled members every month that order 50 points or more. And the best way for you to ensure that you've got that XTribe every time is to make sure those 4 have their 4. And this is what it pays out to be. Every 4 weeks you have an XTribe. So every 4 weeks that you create that, you're going to earn 100 or 200. It's based on what your auto ship is. Your auto ship is 50 points, you're going to make 100. If your auto ship's 100 qualifying volume, you're going to make 200. What does that mean to you? Your auto ship's paid for every month, and you have a little cash in your pocket. So every time you create the XTribe, you're going to get this bonus on top of the other 4 ways to get paid in this business. This is a basic fundamental to teach people how to get their product paid for in the first 30 days. Guys, that is the secret of my success of making 6 figures in my first 6 months. I just learned quickly how important it was that if I could show people how to get their auto ship paid for every month, which means they're making more in referral commissions than they're paying out on their auto ship, they're not going anywhere. And they're excited, and their product tastes better, looks better, feels better, all those things, because it's free. And when I figured out that that was what was going to move my organization, I just did it more often and found more people that wanted to make it happen. And that is the basic fundamental to really rolling out the rest of the plan, to rank advance, to develop people, to get the matching bonus, all the other things we talked about. This is the basic fundamental that's going to get you there. And so again, we have a very powerful matching bonus. We have the amazing team bonus, which is what you're going to see everything that goes under you as long as you're qualified on your pay leg. You're going to make anywhere from 8 to 12%. We have the rank advancement bonus, which I love, because if you're rank advancing in this plan, it means that you're helping other people rank advance. Very powerful. And then you also have, again, welcome to the real power of the XTribe. That's really the power of this plan. If you just create more XTribes in your organization than anything else, you're going to succeed wildly. It's that simple. It goes along. It's just a simple duplication system. You just create an XTribe, teach them how to create their XTribe, and repeat. That's it. That is the basic fundamentals of the business. You're going to build a strong, solid organization. You're going to advance in rank quickly, and you're going to be successful. And more importantly, people that you bring in are going to know the basic fundamentals to succeed. And that is, you can't do this by yourself. So there's a lot of people doing their part. And if their part is to complete their XTribe, they're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded. Very simple. I love that the company has such simple category creating products and have such a simple way to build a binary and be successful in this industry for everybody. And the last great thing I want to touch on is you do have a seamless global compensation plan, which means there's not a different plan, there's not other hoops to jump through. This is a seamless global comp plan throughout the world. And that's very powerful as well. It doesn't get you tripped up trying to learn new things and having to go a different direction. You can teach this simple, duplicatable process to everybody around the world, and they will succeed, and they will have time and financial freedom. So it's so exciting. They made it real simple, very seamless, very powerful. It's not on trial. The ranks that are being hit right now are extraordinary, and we're just barely getting started. So thank you guys for taking a little bit of time out of your evening. Get back to the person that put you on this webcast. Please get started with us today. I definitely would love to give you a personal welcome to the elite level marketing team, and would love to say welcome home. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.